Hello, hello. Today we're talking about one of the most popular topics here at the center, newborn guinea pigs. Having a litter of newborn guinea pigs is exciting, whether it's a pair of pickles or a bigger litter coming. Before birth, you should know a few things about your home's new additions, though, so that everybody's safe. Unlike most rodents, guinea pigs are born with their eyes open and their first coat of hair. The little ones are capable of movement and will want to explore their surroundings as soon as their sow dries them off. Little guinea pigs are inherently curious, sometimes to the point of mischief. They will start exploring their surroundings within their first hour, and seeing their reactions to the world is incredibly cute. Plus, you always see them go back to mom. Now, let's talk about water. Newborn guinea pigs are curious by nature, and you will see them begin to play with the bottle or dish used to give their mom water pretty immediately. It will not hurt them if they get water, but be prepared to handle a little mess as they experiment. It's also important to be careful of the water depth if you're using dishes because it takes very little for them to accidentally drown themselves, so be careful. Little guinea pigs technically do not need water when they're first born. Instead, they get all the liquids they need from nursing, assuming mom has had access to everything she needs to nurse properly. As they grow and nurse less, though, so over the course of a couple weeks, they will start to drink independently. Now, food. Like all mammals, little guinea pigs nurse when they're first born. Typically, they will nurse for varying lengths of time for the first 3 to 4 weeks of life, until mom really takes a hard line and weans them. This lines up with when the guinea pigs will need to be separated by sex, so that you don't end up with an unintended litter. You will, however, see newborn guinea pigs poke around the food dish on their first day. They're rarely sure what to make of food, and their reactions are truly adorable when they try it. Over time, they'll start to eat more, so make sure to increase the available food. Now, housing. Little guinea pigs are curious, which means you may need to update their housing depending on your current arrangement. Typically, the shelter in the cage should be big enough to hold the sow and all the babies comfortably. If you don't have one already or can't get one in the cage, draping an old towel over about half the cage will do for this as well. The other consideration with housing is ensuring there are no escapes, especially if your guinea pig housing is off the ground. The trick is to remember that if a little guinea pig's head fits, the rest of it can follow. When we had litters, we had to push plexiglass against the bottom half of the cage sides to prevent these escapes. Now, handling. Everybody wants to hold the little guinea pigs, and typically you can a few hours after they're born. You want them to bond with their mom first and get their feet under them in this crazy, strange world. A good rule of thumb is 4 to 6 hours before you handle them. When you're handling little guinea pigs, it's important to remember they will wiggle, move, and try to jump. Their instincts say you are a predator after all, so you need to handle them with caution. At the same time, they're still developing, so they can't be held too tightly or squeezed without risking injury that could be really, really bad. A good compromise is handling the little ones first while they're still inside their cage so that they get used to your hands. After some success, you can move them out of the cage and hold them against your chest or shoulder. Remember, they're little and they're very easy to stress out, so keep handling to short periods of a few minutes at a time max. Anyway, that's all about caring for newborn guinea pigs. Thank you for listening. Make sure to subscribe below and have a good day. Bye.